Going and we're live. We are live. How's the mic? How's the mic coming through here? Hold on here. Try to adjust it. I say we're going to start in like 15 minutes. Wait for some people to come in here. Here. Let me check it on my end. Here. Make sure we're... yeah, definitely loud enough. Okay. Are we ready to go here? We got Wonder Woman 1984 on the screen. It's in 4K, which is pretty cool, on HBO Max. It's only streaming through January 24th, which I think is weird. You know, why wouldn't they wait till January 24th to do this whole streaming thing, right? Because, you know, it's in theaters right now. But anyway, I saw it in theaters. I don't know about the rest of you. I saw it in theaters, and I actually got the popcorn bucket. It's a nice fucking bucket. It's nice. Look at this. Look at this bucket right here. Huh? 1984. Nice big logo. 10. Pretty fucking sweet. That's actually going to last a while. That's an extra $3 for that. But yeah, I'm just checking the internet on this end. I put the Ethernet cord to the computer, so we at least have that signal going here. But I got to switch this one. Got to switch the PlayStation signal here. But yeah, what did I think of Wonder Woman 1984? I saw it in theaters. We got some ups and downs. And we will talk about it as we're watching the film. I hope you've seen the film already, or else this is going to be a very annoying commentary. I hope you got some liquid courage for this. We're looking at the last of my single malt Scotch whiskey here. Very nice bottle. Very nice. That should be enough for this movie. Trust me, you do not want to watch this movie sober. It's not that kind of movie. It's really not. There's definitely some good parts. There's definitely not so good parts. And we will go over it in its entirety as it's loaded up here. But I say we're going to start in like a couple minutes here. I'll give you a countdown, and we'll definitely start here. Hold on. Let me pull it up again. There we go. Hopefully everything's coming through all right on here. Some dog hair. Okay. Can we get it in 4K? How do I get it in 4K, huh? Oh, pause. All right. We're at the Warner Brothers logo. 3 seconds in. At least that's what it says. It says 3 seconds in. So get it synced up. We're 3 seconds in. And we're going to start any second here. Hold on. Where are my headphones? Hold on. Ah, shit. Where'd I put them? We're almost ready here. There they are. Now, the music is pretty good in this movie. Music's pretty good. But I'm only going to have one earphone in, so I'm not going to be able to hear much. Well, yeah, we're 3 seconds in. Warner Brothers logo. Starting any minute now. Oh. Put the bucket back here. Put the bucket back here so you can see that. Whew. And it's a cold night here in Florida. Let's get into the 40s. All right. Make sure I got my drink. Drink right here. Everybody got their drinks. It's 4:20 on the clock right here. I say we start the 5-minute mark, huh? It's a long movie, so I say we start right away. Just like this movie starts right away, right to the logos, gets past the logos real quick and into the movie. They were obviously trying to save some time here. Well, let's start a 20-second countdown here, right? I'm at the 3-second mark on the logo, Warner Brothers logo, the Warner Media Company, no longer a Time Warner company. It's an AT&T company. You know, it's not a Warner Media Company. It's AT&T. Okay, right. All right, 5, 4. on play. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play. All right, music. All good so far. DC logo. And my childhood feels so very far away. Like, I don't understand what the point. The magical land of my youth. Beautiful tree. It's magical, just like the first movie, right? Wonder Woman's dialogue is rough, just like the first movie. Sometimes you can't see what you're learning till you come out the other side. Ha ha he ha. Yeah, Hans Zimmer went really over top with the music, with this like uplifting soundtrack here. You know, some people would argue that it's too uplifting, this movie. Some people would argue. Pedro Pascal's name just popped up. We're on the beach. This is all a great little shot right here. This panning of the the island here goes right into this arena scene, which is this is kind of interesting because this like arena battle stuff. They're doing tournaments and stuff. This is kind of stuff you see in the comics a lot with Wonder Woman. You didn't really get much of that in the first movie at all. You didn't get to see how many Amazons were actually on the island. This movie, they kind of give it to you right here. It's like its own little city here. I would say it looks kind of better on the smaller screen here. I have a 50-inch TV in front of me. So I guess not that small, but I just saw it on a movie theater screen yesterday. And, on a bigger screen, you can kind of tell the CGI is not up to snuff. The CGI, I don't understand that. They had like an extra year to work on it and stuff. And some reason, the CGI is not looking as good in this movie. And, it's a Zack Snyder production as well. You know what I'm saying? His Stone Quarry logo's on this movie. So, I don't know. I don't know if they went like, to some like Chinese company to do the special effects. They definitely did something cheaper, though. I don't know. But yeah, this beginning part of the movie I like. I like this part of the movie. This is definitely one of the highs of the movie. And you get Robin Wright back as what's her face? And Page Washington. And this character right here, the one that looks at Diana, the one with the blonde hair, she dies by Steppenwolf in Justice League. So there's already a little tie-in with a Justice League character right there that dies in Justice League. So, but if you notice in this movie, like especially in the third act, a lot of stuff doesn't tie into Justice League at all. It starts to not tie in at all. So, this movie is a confusing mess. And what did I say? What did I say? Was going to happen? I said everybody that was a Snyder fan was going to hate this movie. That's exactly what happened. No. What I said exactly, like they would be confused or something like that. People are going to be so confused when they see this movie. What's up, Ryan C? We're watching Wonder Woman 1984 on HBO Max. She is hopping the bars right now on the jungle gym, starting the movie, doing this little obstacle course. This is definitely one of my favorite parts of the movie for sure. This beginning part. It's cold here as well, so I'm gonna keep the beanie on here. I suggest everyone pick up their glass, and every time they say magical, you drink. No. But there's a cool little sequence to open the movie with. And another thing this sequence does, it really shows you how much stronger Wonder Woman is than the rest of the Amazons. I mean, she's just a little kid and she's like beating the shit out of them in this fucking competition right here. So I like that. I like that. Even though we already know she's more, she's more powerful than every other Amazon. This really hits that home. Let's say. Ryan C saw this yesterday, dude. Well, yeah. What a fucking steal for HBO Max, right? They only have it till January 24th though, which I thought was interesting. So they like have it through the most important part of the theatrical run. I don't understand that. What's up, Watcher? Watcher's in the building. Yeah, let's take a sip. Let's take a sip. She's on the horseback riding, which actually would slow Wonder Woman down, a horse, right? Because she could run faster than a horse, so that would probably slow her down. There you go. Because she could run faster than cars in this movie. And they worked that into her flight. Like, since she's going so fast, she should be able to fly, It's all centrifugal force and shit like that. Dude, she's a little girl shooting arrows on the back of a horse. This is pretty amazing. Pretty darn good here. A single malt. All right. A single malt. All right. Keep my ears warm here. Yeah, Hans Zimmer soundtrack, by the way. Definitely the highlight of the movie. One of the highlights is the soundtrack. I think it's very good in a lot of spots, especially this opening part. Yeah, I don't know if they told him, like, make more happier music. I think that's what they said to him, like, probably during the production of this. Just make it more upbeat, man. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, this movie was also made. Wow, this is a great shot. She's on the horse over the gap. That's another. I want to say pitfall of the movie is that it is lacking on the cinematography. It is lacking on glory shots and Zack Snyder shots. I would say it's lacking on Zack Snyder shots. I just goes to show you what that person. I wonder who the DP of this movie was. Maybe we could look that up. Servant of the One has joined the building. What's up, bro? What's up, man? Here, I'm gonna look up Wonder Woman right here. Wow, she just fell off her horse, and she's gonna cheat. She's gonna take the shortcut across. They built a perfect slide for her to go down. Very interesting. They would have a water slide here. Like, all you gotta do is just hit that target, and they probably don't find out you cheated. All she has to do is just hit that target, but she went past it. But she caught up to a horse. It's pretty impressive, A little girl catching up to a horse, But yeah, I also said in one of my streams that Wonder Woman's Rotten Tomato score, it's going to drop just like Aquaman's did when it came out in America. Was right about that too. Hashtag Lantern was right yet again. It's almost getting the same reaction that Aquaman got when you step back and look at everything. It's almost like the same type of reaction. A lot of people like it. Some people fucking hate it. There's a lot of people that just they're like, it's all right. I actually think Aquaman is a better movie than this. I'd make a good argument. Aquaman is definitely better than this Wonder Woman film. But I'm still gonna get this Wonder Woman on Blu-ray, 84. And this is where Robin Wright comes in. She's about to stop her. There you go. She stops her. Perfect throws, ladies. And the blonde Amazon. Yeah, I pointed that earlier. But that's the one that dies. That's one that Steppenwolf kills in Justice League. So we'll see. I can't wait to see Justice League Snyder Cut. See how that ties together. Probably. Yeah. I wonder if her character has any lines. Cinematography for Wonder Woman 1984. Matthew Jensen. Now I know who Matthew Jensen is. Who's Matthew Jensen? He was a cinematographer for Chronicle. I mean, that's an all right looking movie. And he also did a bunch of stuff on Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones looks good. He was also the cinematographer for the first movie. So what happened, Matthew? What happened, Matthew Jensen? Why does this movie look awfully different? You know what I'm saying? It looks like a completely new person's behind the camera. What's up with that? And apparently, like, Patty Jenkins had more freedom on this film. Apparently, they trusted her more with this film, and I gotta imagine a lot of the decisions were hers. Because this is a lot of talking about truth and not cheating. This is my second time watching the film. So, all right, what's up, Shadow Vessel? The transformation of Cheetah was very slow. They wait for like the third act on that. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why on that. This film took a big turn I was not expecting. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody could have guessed that this film was going to be all about magic. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a magic-centric film. Like, that's ballsy. Like, that's risky as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? The central crux of the film is that magic is like 100% real. And, it's the driving force behind the movie, really. And Pedro Pascal's character, Maxwell Lord, incredible in this film. He's the best part of the film. And I didn't think he was going to be much. Like, when the film first starts like this, and you see his character, I was like, this guy's kind of a tool. But then the whole storyline with his son and stuff like that, it gets intense. And it's like, wow, I'm glad they did that. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I think they did the villain right. You know what I'm saying? It really gives you that, do I root for this guy or not? You know what I'm saying? Until it becomes like full-blown evil, then you're like, okay, he's got to go down. You know what I'm saying? His character was built up pretty well. This is a kind of little turn on its head. Like, these little girls robbed this store. They robbed some like comic book store. And they caused the accident over here that this woman getting married falls off a bridge. And it was caused by those little girls that stole the thing. And Wonder Woman saves the bride, but she doesn't stop the kids. I thought that was interesting. So she's like prioritizing what's justice and what's not justice. I bet there's an extra scene where she catches the kids. I'm willing to bet that. I'm willing to bet there's a 3-hour version of this film. I'm willing to bet. Because why else is it so long? This is a 2.5-hour film. This is a long film. Once you get started, you don't have to work hard for it. That's a great line. What's up, Chavez? End credit scene made your jaw drop. What? The one with what end credit scene? Not the one where it's like the old Wonder Woman, right? Linda Carter Wonder Woman. That made your jaw drop? And dude, these guys robbing this store here, this jewelry store, because they have a black market operation in the back, and they're robbing it. This is like classic comic book here, isn't it? Like, some guys rob a store. It's a decent plan, right? You got this bubbling in it back here that drops his gun. Gun! That definitely would freak people out in a mall in the 80s, right? But this is where the film takes another turn, right? This is where it takes another turn. Because, like, it's pretty by the numbers and shit. And then this guy's going to hold this kid over a railing. And then it gets, like, really serious. It's like he's about to drop this kid because he doesn't want to go back to jail. These mall security guys have guns. Like, this part, when he grabs his kid. Like, that part made my jaw drop when I was in theaters. Like, what? Like, and his fucking crew guys, the other criminals, were like, wait, what are you doing, dude? I'm not going back. And Hans Zimmer's music kind of like backs it up. Like, this is a very dire situation. There's 3 stories up. She's about to drop this kid. Like, Dude, what are you doing? Then one of the guys, one of his crew guys. Like, I could see that happening. With some guy who doesn't want to go back to jail, so he does some crazy shit like that. I could see that happening. Big heroic shot with Wonder Woman. I think the Zimmer music backs it up pretty nicely. Dude, if these criminal dudes were smart, they definitely would have fucking, you know, split up. You know what I'm saying? Like, as that guy was holding the kid over the railing, that's when those dudes should have dipped. You know what I'm saying? That's when they should have got out of there. You know, as this guy is making it, let him fucking take the bullet on his own. You know what I'm saying? Get away with just get away with the crime while everyone's distracted. That's what they should have did. And I was in theaters. I saw a family with a little kid about that age in this movie. So they know the demographics, guys. They know demographics. By the way, my theater was 40%, like 40 or 50 or something. It was half the theater had seats. You know what I'm saying? The rest were like marked off. And all those seats were sold out. The ones that were available were all gone here. Pretty amazing. This film was definitely sold out like first weekend. And she saved this guy from breaking his neck, She's not, gonna let everybody. And this cheesy ass wink, dude. You want some wine for that cheese? You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Christ. Let's take every time there's a cheesy part, let's take a sip. Dude, I thought that was pretty realistic and funny. The way, like, the group of them are tied up and they fall in the police car. And they cave in the car because that much weight would definitely break the roof of the car, right? Definitely. But she hit the camera. She's trying to do this in secret. And this film goes over the fact that she's alone. Like, she's been alone for almost a century. Like, it's 1980, so 70 years or something like that. She's been alone as just a woman. Living alone by herself all the time since Steve Trevor. She was at their weddings and stuff. Like, that's pretty cool. That's shows I assume Jews from a concentration camp. Like, she helped that all these war heroes. She probably had something to do with, And with that's a sad, the old lady version of the character in the first movie. Her name escapes me. I wonder why. But yeah, what'd she say? She walked away from mankind like 100 years ago. Walked away from mankind, as in she ain't gonna fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't gonna have interpersonal relationships with mankind. That's what that statement meant. It's not that she would stop saving people or stop helping. She's going to do that in secret, though. I don't know. She's not going to have interpersonal relationships with people. I think that's the idea of walking away from them, right? And then she just had dinner by herself. Some just gorgeous fucking single lady here. That's probably the most unbelievable part about the movie, right? There should be like more dudes like fucking hitting on her and shit like that. I like that. That's one of the aspects of the movie. As like, attractive people get the attention, right? Like, that's why Cheetah, she wants what Gal has. She wants to be attractive and popular. She doesn't even know that it's Wonder Woman. She has powers. She doesn't even know that when she's making her wish, when Cheetah's making her wish. But dude, that's a fucking crazy thing about this movie. Magic. Yeah, she doesn't want to start talking to dudes. I don't know. She's got to get over it, man. It's been like 70 years. But that, dude, it makes Justice League. Well, we don't really know what Wonder Woman's story in Justice League is. We haven't really seen it. We're going to see it with the Snyder Cut. But here's Kristen Wiig as Cheetah doing a power walk. I guess suggesting that she does have a good ass. We just got to see it. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what that's suggesting. Uh, but her character's way too likable to like nobody like you know what I'm saying? Like she's way too likable to people to just ignore her, right? Like she knows him on first name. He's like, I'm not helping you. Like what? You guys work together. You got to see each other later. Like what? Why would you help her? It's just weird. And Gal's the only one. Wonder Woman's the only one to help her. Wow. I almost thought they were gonna have like a lesbian relationship. I almost thought like that. I would have. I would be fine with that. I thought that would probably be a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Like Cheetah and Wonder Woman are lesbian lovers. Like that would have been something. That would have been fucking something. If this film had balls. Maybe some other time. Here's Amanda Waller. No, sorry, I had to say that. She looks like Amanda Waller more than some past Amanda Wallers. Let's just say that. That's definitely what the character should be right there. The FBI? Does this movie have any prequel comics I'm unaware of? I feel like this movie could use like a couple prequel comics to set up some of these characters, right? The movie's long enough as it is, so I don't think we need more scenes. I just think we got to have some way to introduce these characters a little better than this. I mean, it's just so long. There's a lot to this movie. That looks like an Aquaman's like logo, doesn't it? That jewelry right there. I thought it did. The King and Queen of Siam. And I think it's safe to say Gal Gadot is not a great actress. I think it's safe to say that she needs a lot of help, guys. I mean, I don't know. Everything she says in the movie, all her line delivery, it just seems a little off. Except for the part where she has to like leave Steve Trevor, or she has to wish away Steve Trevor, or something like that, and she starts crying and stuff. That looked pretty good. But like the rest is kind of like, so you can get on HBO Max. Just buy HBO Max for a month. Servant the One here. You guys just yeah. It's on HBO Max. So we're talking $15. So you can watch it at home. You're not missing any of the hype. It's pretty split right now. I would say it's very polarizing film, which is good, right? Isn't that what we want? We want some polarizing films. I don't want no fucking everybody loves this. Dude, they just established that the fucking stone grants wishes. He said he wants a coffee. And the guy got him a coffee. So what does the stone, it takes away something from somebody once you make a wish with it. So what was his wish? Like I mean, what did the stone take away from that guy? Like I don't know. I don't think it took anything away from him because he probably didn't have much. I don't know. So they already established that the stone works. But it's like it's subtle. It's like, does it work or doesn't work? But it totally just made a wish right there. Yeah, it might be your accent. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Watcher. You always watch later as you watch the film yourselves for the second time. And they go to dinner with each other. I'm really thinking, like, why not make them lesbians? Like, Why not? Does anyone got a problem with that? Sound off in the comments. I don't think there's a problem with that. I think that would have made the film 10 times more interesting. You know what I'm saying? And then Steve Trevor comes back and she's like, "Oh shit, I just fell in love with this Cheetah girl." You know? Now Steve Trevor's back. You could have had a love triangle. I'm just saying, there's some different ways they could have gone here. Different ways they could have gone here as far as the Cheetah dynamic went. And it shows the watch clicking on right there. I don't know why it showed the watch right there. She hasn't been hanging out with anybody in such a long time. They're on the dinner right now. It definitely. You live in America? Yeah, definitely get the HBO Max. This is this feels like they went to a restaurant and just shot this. Like they just brought some cameras. Because that's how awkward Gal seems right now. It seems like dude, they're totally into each other right now. Like nobody on set was like, we should make this into like they should be the center couple of the movie. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Just saying. A long, long time ago. That's every time they talk about Steve Trevor, she's always like a long, long time ago. 100 years ain't that long for Wonder Woman. She can live for centuries. You know what I'm saying? So like, she should be like a short time ago. That's what she should say. Ooh. I really think it is a missed opportunity here with the Wonder Woman and Cheetah relationship. Like, they started as like, um, you know, like they actually have an attraction or something. And it's the 80s too. It's not like openly gay couples were like a thing in the 80s, you know? It would like they would get like a lot of shit and stuff like it. You could show like the struggle. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be nice here. Here you got this Brett Ratner looking gentleman coming up on her. So is she following her home? Like Superman Returns here, just following her? He was his own momentum against him. He's like fucking 20 feet away. That's a funny moment. That's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like genuine. Like I know. And when I was in the theater, lots of laughs in the movie. I was a little surprised by that. I was surprised how many jokes hit in my theater, at least. I don't know how it was for everybody else. There it shows a big cat. That's not a cheetah, but at least it shows it's a big cat. You know, so maybe she's interested in big cats. Why is she going to the lab this late at night? There's a stone. Yeah, it was such a left turn with the stone and the magic when I was watching the movie that I was kind of distracted during the movie because I was like, I was not expecting magic to be the thing at all. Like, and here's the wish right here to be like Diana. She doesn't know what she's wishing for right now. Kristen Wiig, to her credit, dog, to her credit, she does a great job in this movie. Like, I was scared shitless she was going to be the problem. Like, she was not going to show up, or like she wasn't going to be that good, but to her credit, she fucking kills it. She kills it. She plays it very convincingly. You know, I believe every word she says. Especially at that moment where she's like, I want to be an apex predator. Like, that's a good moment. And she nailed that part. She did. And the watch, the Steve Trevor watch is going. So I don't know what that's all about. You know what I'm saying? Like, is the watch counting down like to him coming back? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I feel like there's more to the movie. Because it's 2.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? Which means they definitely had a 3-hour cut. And they cut it down to 2.5 hours. We all know this fucking story by now. We all know this, how this goes. I feel like that's the only way you get to 2.5 hours is if you had something that was like 3 hours and you cut it down. Definitely. I mean, and she just figures, hey, just wear the yoga pants. Oh, shoot. Hard to do that in heels. I think that's the point it's establishing. That's real subtle. That's definitely a Patty Jenkins thing right there. The rolled up sports coat. Oh, wow. And all the dudes are noticing her now because she's wearing those yoga pants. Every dude's noticing her now. Dude, Pedro Pascal fucking kills it in this movie. And he fucking kills it. There's a continuity error. Continuity, he does this. Life is good, but it could be better. And then it cuts back to her, and he's pointing like this instead of like this. You know what I'm saying? Continuity error. Fucking movie costs $150 million. We have continuity errors. Must be Jeff Johns. Must be that Jeff Johns, right? It has nothing to do with the director or editor. It's Jeff Johns. Drink for the continuity error. Pedro Pascal. He's a doctor, god damn it. I'll tell you what, The Rock, the actual stone, it looks better on a streaming. It looks better in this format. On the movie screen, it didn't look that good. Like, it looked more plasticky. I don't know what it was. But yeah, Hans Zimmer did a great job with Pedro Pascal's music for sure. Did a great job. Where did I put that phone? But it could be better. That's right, 80s. Like, TV was huge, right? 19 inches. 19. This fucking computer screen is bigger than 19 inches. Jesus. That's funny. I like they put that shot of him like raising like his eyebrow, like he's lying, because he is. So they did do a good job establishing that he's lying. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's definitely doing way over the top, chewing the scenery on purpose. Yeah, we did even see the transformation of Cheetah, Lindsay Disney. Yeah, we did even see the transformation of Cheetah. And You know what I'm saying? Uh, but yeah, he's able to seduce Cheetah real easily because she's a nerdy girl, right? And they definitely made this character more like Trumpian, you know what I'm saying? Very braggadocious, stuff like that. But inside, he's very troubled. He's he's panicking. You know what I'm saying? And Pedro Pascal definitely owns this role. Such great casting. Such great casting. They set up the Saudi Arabian guy. Yes. So they set up the Saudi Arabian guy pretty good, right? But then there's moments in this film where stuff happens, and you're like, "What?" It just feels like it comes out of nowhere, and like, wait, well, that's the next turn. The kid is definitely the next turn, which is like I wasn't expecting it at all. Like I was like, whoa. Like I had a gut wrench moment when that happened. When he says, "Daddy," runs like that, gut wrenching. Because you see that it's all crumbling for him, like in this moment, and you don't feel anything for him. And then you see the kid, and you're like, "Fuck!" Like, like fuck. Now I gotta care about this guy. And this is a very awkward moment for Maxwell Lord here. Oh, he's losing all his guys and whatever. Yeah. Alex Martinez. We are at 37-20 right now, and we're going. 37-20. The Maxwell Lord's in his office getting talked down to by one of the investor dudes in front of his child. And he's an oil investor and stuff like that, which, I wish they kind of would have set up more that he is aware of magic, right? Like he's aware of magic and he knows what the stone can do and stuff, because he clearly knows what the stone is and what it could do, but they don't tell you how he knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does he know? Uh, that's something I wish we could have got. Just like maybe like one scene, flashback of some kind, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how they would have did it. I feel like we need something like that. How does he know about the stone? The kid, dude. This kid. Damn, Pedro kills it. Damn, let's take a drink for Pedro. Take a drink for Pedro right there. He sells it. Yeah, I don't know what he's selling, but he's selling it. Stains the nostrils. Of your puppy. So, definitely the highlight of the movie, Pedro Pascal. One of the highs, as we all know. Oh, Lindsay, the movie was too short for the story. I think people would disagree with you on that. I think people would argue that the movie's too long. It's like 2.5 hours. You probably could cut out an hour if you did things differently. I suggest they make Cheetah and Wonder Woman a couple. That way, when Steve Trevor comes back, there's a triangle happening. I think that would have shortened up some stuff. You could have got through the movie a little bit quicker, because we all know how the fucking love triangles work, so it probably would have been an easier story to tell like that. Maxwell Lord, she knows Maxwell Lord bought this off the black market. Well, I don't know why a cop didn't see this. How did the cops not find that? It was at the bottom of the box. I don't know. You think they would have checked all these crates to see what the receipts are? Because it's a black market thing, but throw that out the window. Throw that out the window. Kristen Wiig's hot. You know what I'm saying? She's hot in this movie. That's a great dress. That black dress looks great. And this cockeyed lady, this lady's like all cockeyed looking at her. I was laughing when I saw that. She's just like, she looks so good, she became cockeyed. I think it was great. Yeah, make Cheetah lesbian. I think that would have worked out better. I can't be the only one that thinks that. Can't be the only one. Dude, the male gaze. Every dude's looking at her. You look at the shot, every dude's like turning his head to look at her. Like, I think Patty Jenkins knows what she's looking for with those shots right there. And here's Cheetah. And look at the dude next to her. Look at the dude. He's looking at both the dudes, all the dudes. Even the ladies are looking at her. I think the movie's really touching on something here. The attractive have the keys to the kingdom. I think that's like something the movie's touching on right here. And I wonder why this movie's taking place in 1984. There's no actual good reason, right? Ryan C. White dress got me excited. You dirty boy. Dirty. Just because you can see all the way up to her inner thigh. Doesn't leave much to the imagination, I guess, right there. Biodine. Never accept limitations of nature. The reason why the wish stone and the magic aspect of the movie threw me off is because I thought they were going to give a scientific reason why Cheetah becomes Cheetah. I thought it was going to be a gas like Dr. Poison made at some point, to turn people into predators or something like that. And I thought that was going to be it. I thought it was going to be a science reason Cheetah became Cheetah. But no, it's pure magic. Pure magic here. And look at the way Maxwell Lord steals this rock. He sticks it behind himself like that's hiding it. I think that's pretty great. That's pretty great. What is that? Get out of here. The FBI. Why is his son Asian? That's a great point, Rez. Great point. He's Asian and a darker skin color. So I'm assuming the mom is some kind of Filipino. Some kind of Filipino. No, some kind of a Malaysian. Latin. He seduces her. I think they're making another comment about that, right? Dude, he just puts it behind his back. How does he get it out of there? Does he stick it in his pants or something like that? Why they're already setting up the White House thing. I missed that part the first time where he says he's working at the White House now. So dude, this guy's Chris Pine already. This guy's Steve Trevor. Now, why does Steve Trevor take over this specific body? Why? I think it's because this dude's an ancestor of Steve Trevor. I think that's what it is. Like somebody else in Steve Trevor's family had a kid, and that's the ancestor. That's the bloodline, right? That's why it takes over that body, right? I don't know. I don't know. It might as well be magic since there's no scientific way to turn someone into an animal hybrid. I know, but I thought they were going to do like comic book science. We're like, oh, it's this chemical and it changes your DNA. You know, it's something that Dr. Poison came up with. Because Dr. Poison lived at the end of the first Wonder Woman movie. So I thought they were going to do something with that. Yeah, which mom? Oh, yeah, the mom with the Pedro's kid. I don't think I need to see her skin color. I don't think that matters that much. We could assume the mom's dead. You know. Yeah, I think the whole Steve Trevor thing, magic and stuff. It's just a way to explain it away so we can have this moment where they reunite. And this is Gal's best acting, by the way. The rest of the movie, I don't like her acting at all. The rest of the movie, but like the moments where she's with Steve, that's the better acting. That's the better acting. You know? What do you remember? The Washington Monument. A giant penis. They're at the reflecting pool as they're reflecting. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a little on the nose? I don't know. A little on the nose. Reflecting pool. A futon. I like futons. Can make it into a bed or a couch. You said 1989? 84. What's up, Sci-Fi Dragon? What's up, man? We are enjoying Wonder Woman 1984. We are at 47 minutes and 41 seconds. The plane is passing over their heads. It's blowing Steve Trevor's mind that they have planes like that. I don't think Chris Pine acts enough like a 1917 man. You know what I'm saying? Like he seems too modern. Almost like, you know, he should act like he's more from the 1917s, you know? Like he doesn't even understand like how a water fountain works or something like that. Where did you get those recliners? Oh, I know. A friend. They're a power electric. They're electric. They're like the fucking chairs you see in a movie theater almost. They're awesome. Electric powered recliners. That's how I'd be watching this movie if I wasn't streaming right now. Yes, that's funny. He thinks the bike fucking levitates because he's in the future. I think it's amazing how fast Steve Trevor found Wonder Woman, you know? Like he followed her and everything. How did he find her? A phone book. You know what I'm saying? I guess so. How do you know how to use a phone book? Do they have phone books back in 1917? You know what I'm saying? It almost seems like he's too modern. Yeah, he should have actually came back. No need to present a random dude. Yeah, man, that's the thing. In this movie, it's completely random. This dude that he possesses here. It's his soul possessing the dude. So there is an afterlife in this DC universe. So yeah, it's kind of weird they just randomly possess this dude. That's what makes me think it has to be an ancestor of the Steve Trevor family or whatever, you know. Has to be an ancestor. Does she really see him, or is it all like psychological? Yeah. Yes, Rez, exactly. He talks like Chris Pine. It's like let's say, all right, we're back to the most important character of the movie, Maxwell Lord. We're back to my favorite part of the movie. This is not. He's just my favorite character of the movie. A great wish here. This is a great moment. Very specific wish. Like that would have been a good scene if we could get like a scene where Maxwell Lord discovered the stone and discovered you have to say that phrase to become the stone. Like that would have been a good scene to like maybe open the movie with. And then you go to Wonder Woman, right? I think that's probably what was cut out for time. Because something was cut out, guys. Like, 2.5 hours. You tell me they just shot 2.5 hours? No, they shot like three and a half, and they cut it down to 2.5. So that's definitely something they cut. Has to be. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Wow, she's just as strong as Wonder Woman. And is she siphoning off Wonder Woman's powers? Like, is she like taking that slowly from? He's eating in bed. Chris Pine is a lucky man right now. He gets to lay in bed with Gal Gadot. Not bad for a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everyone has alternate cuts now. I mean, every movie you see has at least like two or three different like cuts before they got to the final version of it. Can you imagine if they just shot like every scene exactly what they needed and didn't shoot anymore? Just edit together the film? Yeah, it never happens like that. Oh god. Like Patty Jenkins for the first Wonder Woman movie, she said that she didn't have any deleted scenes, but that was bullshit. She had like 10 or 12. You know what I'm saying? Like some of them were like meaningless. But then they put some on the Blu-ray, so there's obvious she wanted some scenes in there that got cut out. I like this gym scene. Like, look at the dude's reaction as she's about to lift up this huge weight thing. When she lifts the huge bar over her head here, she's like, "I don't even feel this little weight right here." Yeah, but yeah, watch the dudes in the background, the reaction as she lifts this above her head. Look at the guy in the 33 shirt, 83. What's he say? Oh man. He's like, whoa. I think that's like what he said. He's like, whoa. uh, oh yeah, that's from the scene where he's trying on the clothes. Yeah, that's right. Right? That's what I'm saying. Some stuff gotta be out of order here. What do you say here? Wish her and Zach coordinated more on this like they did in the first movie. How do you know they did it? How do you know they didn't? Zack Snyder's production logo's on the movie. He's a producer on the movie. He's very proud of the movie. I told you people didn't know what they were going to think about this. You know what I'm saying? Zack Snyder gave his blessing. He says he loves the movie. Nobody knows how to react. That's great. So beautiful. He becomes a genie, essentially. He's granting wishes, but he's taking everything that somebody has and stuff. That's a cool little trick, you know? That's a cool little thing. But I wasn't expecting it when I first walked into this movie. I was not expecting that this was going to be the thing. Wishes and magic. Federal taxation crime. No Zack Snyder cameo. Little fishy, a little Ray fishy, as some would say. Ha ha. Okay. This part of the theater got a big laugh when he was changing clothes. I don't know what, because it's like a mirroring first movie, right? But still, it got like a bunch of laughs. This scene, I was shocked. I was really shocked. I love he just loves the fanny pack. He just wants that fanny pack. And she dresses him in this ridiculous thing. He really likes the Nike shoes. I thought that was interesting. Yes, sci-fi. I saw this in theaters. How many times I gotta say it? Yes, I saw it there. uh, this night he's reacting to the escalator. He's on fast. That's a good little detail. That's a good little detail. I don't know if they had escalators back in the 1910s here. Probably not. Probably not. He's freaked out by the punks. He's like, what's up with their hair? They had trains in 1917. Was that amazing him that it's the subway car? Yeah, this part got tons of laughs in the theaters. Yeah, they had punks in 1917. Yeah, they had those punk heads. You punky. I don't think they had mohawks though. He's looking at the trash can like it's art. That was a funny part. But yeah, I was definitely shocked by how many laughs this got because this is very cliche. This is very like by the numbers here. A fish out of water. You know, he's trying on clothes and stuff. It's like the same fucking scene as the first movie. But this is all right stuff, I guess. You know, watching Steve Trevor be amazed by everything. He's amazed by an astronaut suit and stuff, rockets. Yeah, we can't go to the moon yet. I mean, we can't take people and make a resort on the moon yet. I don't know what's taking that so long. You think they would have figured that out by now? Yeah, I just like Maxwell Lord in this movie. I mean, I'm fucking Pedro, man. I just like watching him. And he's alive. So that's a good thing. He's alive by the end of this movie, so he can come back as something. I don't know why he would be a villain though, because at the end of this movie, he kind of has his full arc, his resolution. There's like no reason why he'd be a villain after this. I don't know. Like, he didn't take anything from her, so it's really up to him to take what he wants from people, right? So he could choose what he wants to take from people. It's a good, interesting thing. And everybody thinks she's cool now. That's great, I think they're really making commentary on uh-huh. Like if Cheetah and Wonder Woman had a thing by this point in the movie, this would be like a real awkward scene stuff. There'd be more to this. There'd be more layers to this. If Cheetah and Wonder Woman were like having a thing, you know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, that's probably what I would do to fix the movie. At least the first half of this movie. His name was on the receipt that no one looked at in the box. Whoa, chill out. Right, Rez? What's the reaction to this? The fucking there was no lesbians in 1917. You're funny, Rez. Oh. Mm. Oh. We're in 1984, though. I'm talking about Cheetah and Wonder Woman being a lesbian couple. Since Wonder Woman is she's on the Amazon island. She probably had a few girlfriends on that Amazon island. You know what I'm saying? At least, come on, they're all living together. They all know the pleasures of the flesh. She pulls it off the hinges. Still strong as fuck. Some really good locks. That got a laugh too. Strong lock. They got a laugh too. But yeah, like the dialogue Gal Gadot's about to do right now with the stone is so you know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh man. Very stilted, I would say. I'm pretty sure it's sarcasm. I'm pretty sure it's sarcasm. Pretty sure. All the dildos on Amazon. Amazonian dildos. Expertly crafted dildos. And I don't think it's a coincidence the wish stone is a phallic image, that it's, actual pointed thing. I don't think that's that's not a coincidence. I think there's something to that. It's an erected piece of rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You see in the background, there's like ancient things and like, of Maxwell Lord's office. So it's clear he's into that, into ancient stuff. So maybe that's how I found out about the stone. But still, why would he think the stone is like it's legit. Why would he think that? You know? Yeah, something about her acting right here I was just not buying. I don't know. Making objects. Very powerful. Yeah, like that. The truth is bigger than all of us. I, I don't know. I don't know. I think her delivery is a little under par. Under par. It's almost like she's reading the page. It's like it's off camera and she's reading it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like. I want a whole movie on Themyscira too. I think they could do a prequel, with Robin Wright's character and the Queen. Before and end the movie maybe with them getting Diana as a baby. Boom. Boom. But she's banished from Themyscira right now. That's why we don't ever really go to Themyscira past the opening of the film. Because technically she's not allowed to go back. It's 1980s. I mean, she's not allowed to go back. How is it? This is another part of the movie that doesn't make a lot of sense. I know Steve Trevor flew planes, but he threw fucking what are they called? Biplanes, what are they called? Shitty World War One planes. And then he gets into a jet that could do like how many? It could like break Mach speed or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he could just handle it. You know what I'm saying? Could handle it without passing out. I don't know. It seemed like he would need to go to flight school to even learn the controls of the new planes, right? How would he just know what to do? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't understand how you would know what to do here. And dude, the cockpit of this jet they take, I've never seen a jet like that either. Maybe there is a jet like that. That's a two-seater in front. I just never seen that before. I, you know, like maybe there's a jet like that with two seats in the front. I've never seen it like that though. I don't know. How does he know how to work it, dude? All these fucking no, like he's just got to flick everything. How did they get this far though, without anyone stopping them? That's another amazing part. How did they get into the plane without anyone noticing? No security guards around here. It's a jet. He went from a propeller plane to a goddamn jet. You know what I'm saying? that was funny too. Ken, there's aircraft on the runway. They're like, what? And the music gets all serious and stuff. I think that was a funny moment. Like, what? What's going on? They weren't paying attention. They'll never find us. They have radar. They're gonna find you. That's yeah, dude. Rez. That's why we gotta be like, it's a movie. It's a movie. I mean, there's fucking magic in this movie. You've already jumped the shark. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've already jumped that shark. This part too, where she makes it invisible. Apparently, you just move your hands together. That's how you make things invisible. She's not saying some kind of spell. And she's never been. How does she do it? You know what I'm saying? She went from turning a coffee cup invisible to making the whole plane invisible. Like, how? But it is a great callback to the Invisible Jet. Great callback to the Invisible Jet. But still, it makes no goddamn sense. No goddamn sense. But yeah, I guess the radar wouldn't see them. I don't. I still think maybe the radar would see it anyway. What doesn't matter if it's invisible. Uh, like it's still using like radar signals and stuff to bounce a signal off an object. The object's still there, it's just invisible. You know, and that's another thing. Like you don't see, there's like no force on their face. Like you're flying a jet, man. That should be hitting you hard, right? You should be like, ah, you know what I'm saying? But they're like moving their heads, like, wow, this is nice. And it happens to be on July 4th. This movie should have came out on the 4th of July. Probably. Just guessing, just no spitballing thing. That's probably when they were thinking about releasing this. I don't know. They had a bunch of different release dates for this movie. It's a good shot. At least it looks good right here. They're flying through the fireworks. At least that looks good. The Hans Zimmer music's a little much. I'll be honest. A little much. It's magical. It's magical. That's movie physics. Oh yeah. That's all I can see is Gal Gadot in the first movie saying it's magical as she's like grabbing the snowflakes. Oh god. Oh god. As they're doing this scene right here. It's magical. And people think the first movie's not corny. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh god. There's some corny parts. But definitely this movie has way more cheese. That can't be denied. There is more cheese in this movie per capita. Per capita more cheese per minute. Because remember, this was made after Justice League. So this was made during that time where they still don't know what to do with these movies. And they still don't know what to do with these movies. It's been how many years? They still don't know what they're doing with the DC movies. They don't know what direction they're going in. They don't know what people like. It's a big old mess right now. Your gift, and now Wonder Woman can do it too. She can fly too. And people were surprised by that because she doesn't do it in Justice League. Which, this movie adds another hole to Justice League. Not good, not good. Not good to have more holes. She can fly now. She's not going to fly in Justice League. At least I don't think she's going to fly in Justice League. I don't suspect to see her flying in Justice League. It's magical. All right. We're past the jet scene. We're an hour 13:41 in. Cheetah is reading some shit right now. Coffee, tea, me? What? FBI agent. FBI agent. He'll be mean about it. Dude, this part where she beats up this dude that tried to rape her in the last scene. I think it would have been. Dude, this kind of got dark really quick. And yeah, it's interesting what Patty Jenkins trying. This music going with this scene with Cheetah is also very good. I think Hans Zimmer captured this scene pretty well. And Like, it would have been fucked up if she just straight up killed him. Like, I think that would have been maybe a little bit too fucked up, but I would think that's great. I wouldn't mind that at all if she just straight up killed this guy right here. Like stomped on his head, squished it like a watermelon. Music's great for Cheetah. I think Hans Zimmer did a great job with Cheetah's music. Like that should have broke his like popped his shoulder out of place. You know, this should be like fuck. You know, they should have went a little bit more into it. Like right there, that should be like a stomp on his head. You know, like that kick to his face probably should have like broke his jaw and fucking nose and stuff. Boom. If I was editing this, I would make like a little like squish sound and like cut it to black. You know what I'm saying? As her foot's coming down. The homeless man she helped earlier is like, what the fuck are you doing? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? She goes back to running. But that there's another cut scene from this movie that's we saw behind the scenes when she climbs up a building. She climbs up a building in her human form. They cut that out of this movie. So there's definitely deleted scenes. And I want to see them. I want to see like what else we working with here. Is there a different edit of this movie we can get? Because there's definitely cut shit. I wished for it. Thank you. Thanks for the support. All from India. What's up? Uh, you think Cheetah is in the nightmare scene? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they didn't cast Kristen Wiig until after Justice League was made, so probably not. Yeah, we want to see the Lantern cut this movie. I gotta get my hands. We'll see. We gotta see the deleted scenes. We gotta see what we're working with here. There might be some more good shit here. They had to cut something out. So some subplot they cut out, and you know, movie's too long. There's a way to make the movie shorter too. I feel. And he gets his own security force like here, just like every other good comic book villain here. And they all get mind controlled. So you know, it's definitely clear that Maxwell Lord and the whatever the stone is has a power over people's minds. So he probably could erase their memories. He probably could tell them what to say and stuff. I don't know. And this is what the Saudi guy wished for. A lot of people don't understand the wall, but the wall is what he wished for. He wishes for the countries to be separate. And how else are you going to make the country separate unless there's a goddamn wall or something? And it's obviously a throwback. You know, it's an homage to Trump's fucking whole like wall policy and stuff. Obviously, the music's good right here. I like the music right here. I think this goes with the Maxwell Lord's theme as well. Be careful what you wish for.
It's one of the main themes of this movie. That was it. What are the dude? What are the chances they're passing him right now on this road? That's people want to talk about all the problems with the magic and like all the amazing things that happen. That's the most amazing thing. Like she passes Maxwell Lord on the road in Saudi Arabia. Like, what are the chances they're on the same road? You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty magnificent. Unless there's like one road that goes in and out of Saudi Arabia, which I don't think is the case. Yeah, that tank would probably take out that little car, just the wheels alone. Could Cheetah join Legion of Doom? Probably not, because by the end of this movie, she doesn't have her powers anymore. So yeah, this movie kind of bookends. It kind of bookends. Like all the characters in the movie kind of have their own. They all wrap up. You know, it's a very self-contained movie when you think about it. Like she's faster than the cars. She should be able to fly. You know what I'm saying? This is a weird shot. You could tell it's fucking green screen behind her. Dun, 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 dun. He didn't understand her though. He doesn't speak English. You know what I'm saying? Saudi Arabia only has one long road. It's only one the road. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Dun, 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 dun. She's fast. She can run past this stuff. She could push a truck and run at the same time. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Could they have done something better? Maybe. I don't know. That was a good shot. The way the truck runs into the other shot. That looked like a real shot right there. Dude, her hair looks fantastic. Her hair looks goddamn fantastic all time. That bullet hit her. She's losing her powers. What would a superhero movie be without losing your powers halfway through it? How many movies have we seen? We've seen that in a lot of movies, a lot of superhero movies. Oh, I'm not as strong as I used to be. You know, a little cliched. How did she get out of this? Oh yeah, she makes this fucking truck flip. That's right. She's about to like make a flip here. Boom. It's a great shot. I like this shot where she's like levitating and it's a lot of CGI. Dun, 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 dun. Her outfit looks good too. I mean, looks good. I don't know. Chris Pine, his character's a human. Like this is very very dangerous situation for him. But he's handling it like a champ. A bird greater than Avengers and Birds of Prey. That's some 2-ass random movies to put together. Avengers and Birds of Prey. Two wildly different films. Birds of Prey is not that good. Wonder Woman 84 is better than Birds of Prey. I think that's fair to say. That's definitely fair to say. It's definitely better than Birds of Prey. But yeah, it's clear Zack Snyder. Ooh, I spit right there. It's clear Zack Snyder is not directing the action scenes in this. That is definitely clear. Wonder Woman, though, saving children, the poor, underprivileged children of the earth. That's very Wonder Woman. Like, damn, you can see they're like fake dolls right there. They could have did better with that. They could have did a little better with that. They're real right there, but yeah, they could have been like fake. You know what I'm saying? They could have been real fake right there. They definitely were fake. When she's falling and tumbling, there's a bunch of fake kids in her arms. Yes. Because rewatch it because as it stands, its RPG factor is kind of low. I'm catching some shit the second time around, especially with the stone and shit. Some stuff they're saying and stuff. The Palestine kids, yes. Whereas, do you believe the rumor that they are going to Steve Trevor? No, it's not true. It's not true. Steve Trevor's dead. I hate to break it to you. He is dead. He's dead. He deader than a doornail. It's just his spirit that's alive here right now. It's not his body. His body's dead. It looks like that same wall from that Killzone Shadowfall. Anyone played that game? Killzone Shadowfall. Yeah, you gotta create your count for that code I sent you. Yes. Yeah, you gotta create a count. There's controversy. There's controversy. What's controversy? What's the controversy? She saved some kids in Palestine. They're in Palestine. What's the controversy? Aren't they in like that's part of the world? They have Saudi Arabia. All same shit. Jesus. Romulus. They probably, we have to go back over that scene when we were talking about the stone because I bet you there's some kind of Black Adam reference right there. There's got to be. Made enough willpower, come back for that's not how Green Lantern works. That's not how the Lantern Ring works. Steve Trevor's not a Lantern. The ring doesn't pick up. So, I know. I wanted Chris Pine for Hal Jordan a long time ago, like when they were casting the movie, the Green Lantern movie. That's when I wanted him. But it's what I could wish for. If I could wish for something, that's what it would be. If I could wish, I'd wish for that. I don't know what to think. That's a little convenient that there's a payphone that they can use to call America. I think that's real convenient right there. Like, what's this shot right here? Like, there was a shot there of like these. It just showed the fucking. Oh, it was supposed to be the plane. That's where the plane took off. Okay, I see. Because you can't see the jet. That's why it was weird. You couldn't see the jet. Here's some random hippie dude. Yeah, there's the king, Jerry Lawler. It's just some random dude. There's a question mark in the back. You see that? Did anyone see the question mark in the back? There's a question mark drawn on the wall. Just saying. Just saying. Reference to something else, maybe. Maybe. Do 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 do. She could read all this, huh? Very handy. Wonder Woman could read everything. I like how the guy's like, what? Something I missed? Like, he can't read it, so everything's new to him, right? Yeah, as in Riddler sci-fi, as in Riddle. Which Suicide Squad, the new one? Yeah, dude. As you notice with Wonder Woman 84, it's not really connected to Zack Snyder's universe. Not really. Like, she's flying in this movie. Not connected. You know what I'm saying? It's a different Wonder Woman. Well, it seems like. I don't know. No one renounced their wish. This is another scene with Gal Gadot. It's a little stiff. It's a little stiff, Patty Jenkins. Gonna tighten that up. Let's tighten it up, gal. Little stiff. Kristen Wiig does a better job. There has to be a better way. I love it. She's like freaking out right now, and no one's like noticing. The wishes have been weighed. Yeah, Wonder Woman flies in the comics. We know. We know. She doesn't fly in Zack Snyder's universe, though, yet. So it doesn't connect to Justice League. At least that's what it's looking like. That's unless she flies in Justice League. I can explain that away. I'm gonna explain it away here. It's a conspiracy because I expect success. They drink a lot of Mountain Dew in this movie. This is the heart of the film, dude. This is the gut punch of the film, is that he's losing like his little son. Which is why he did all this to begin with. That is the gut punch. They consider the sex tape gone. Dude. It didn't even work. I like the little detail in his eyes, that his eyes are, he's popping some blood vessels. He's popping some blood vessels in his eyes. I like that. Makes him look scarier. You know what I'm saying? He's losing control. Because it's not really Maxwell Lord in the body; it's the stone in the body. Whatever entity was in that stone is now in him. That's what's controlling him. This is like in the moment of film, like, yo, dude, don't do this. That was the moment. It was like, no. Oh no. What does that mean? I wish for your greatness. What did his kid just get right there? What is Maxwell Lord's greatness? Is it the fucking stone that's in him? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because think about it. This is 1984. This kid is a adult when Justice League is happening. So what did he get from his dad right there? What greatness did he just get from his dad? Yesterday. That was a funny one. Uh, but I think that's a lot of Jeff Johns writing right there, because like Jeff Johns will set up this like the big spectacular stuff and stuff like that, big event happening, but the actual crutch of the story is always something a lot smaller. It's always like, a relationship between like a mother and son, or a father and son, or like, it's always some kind of interpersonal relationship that's like the heart of the story, that ends up being the whole point of the story. Like Flashpoint, like it's like this big, world-ending event, big time travel and shit like that. But the heart of the story is Barry Allen having to let go of his mother. Like that's the heart. That's the point of the story. And in this movie, and, and I think it has a lot to do with Maxwell Lord and his son, and letting go again, like Wonder Woman having to let go of Steve Trevor. You know what I'm saying? Let him die. I mean, this is Jeff Johns writing 101. Like, this is what he does. This is why a lot of his stories work really well. Because everything else, like the magic, the world ending, everything else is just background noise. It's just what's pushing the story forward. It's not the actual story. The actual story is what's happening between Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor, and what's happening between Maxwell Lord and his son. And of course, you got Cheetah in there. I don't know why Cheetah's in there. Still trying to figure that one out. I'm sure we'll figure it out. But yeah, man. Definitely very good storytelling. It's just like this movie's kind of a mess, though. Everything else surrounding it's kind of like a mess. Because I think we got a couple different things competing for a vision right now. Like this stuff right here, Gal Gadot and Steve Trevor talking about renouncing the wish. Like this is the kind of stuff that Jeff Johns is really good at. And this is the one time Gal Gadot's acting actually steps up a little bit. There's a big world. You're gonna give that guy a chance, though. Come on, Wonder Woman. Chris Pine's kind of carrying the scene. I'll be honest. He really shows his acting ability right here. He's kind of carrying the scene right here. Mm-hmm. Rez made wait, the Asian kid might be the Atom. Yeah, Ryan Choi. Maybe he changed his name to his mother's maiden name. Hmm? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, that's where it is. Dude, like later in this movie, she gets the wings and the gold suit. And I was like, where the fuck did that come from? It's right there. It's in her apartment. She's had it the whole goddamn time. Now, fucking, I was just like, what the fuck did she get this suit from? And it's like, oh, it's right there. It's right in her apartment. She just has to go to her apartment to get it. The 300 from Spada. It's Zack Snyder's 300. You can actually watch 300 now. Isn't that interesting? That we get the 300 Spartans fighting this warrior? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. A lot of Zack Snyder callbacks in this movie. You know what I'm saying? Think that's a coincidence? You go meet the president. Well, the president looks like they're trying to get somebody that looks like Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan. Yes. This part with this president guy, something very strange. I thought I was somewhere else, but it's like he has dementia. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's Ronald Reagan. That's hysterical. I like the I like 300 Rise of Empire. I think it's really good. It's actually a nice continuation. It fits nicely. Has some good action. It has a frontal nudity. You know what I'm saying? It's very good. Good tour of the White House. At least that's interesting. This movie, like they already set up the fact that she knows that guy from the party and he's working at the White House. So they set that up, which I think is interesting. You know, like they took the time to set that up, right? Uh, it's interesting what they choose to clean up and what not to clean up. You got George Washington in the background. George Washington. You remember Zack Snyder wanted to make a George Washington movie in the same style as 300. I know, just saying. Ronald Reagan was pretty famous for being a man of faith and stuff like that. Um, that's what kind of got him elected. What you missed? You missed a lot. We're at Maxwell Lord in the Oval Office, trying to get the president to make a wish here. But more. Like it drains him to make wishes. That's pretty cool. Mhm. That's a good maniacal laugh. Oh, we're out of drink. If you have a drink, take it for a maniacal laugh. Maniacal laugh. I hope they make a third one too. I do hope they make a third one. It's a long movie, guys. We still got 40 almost 45 minutes left. Just like the Star Wars program. So it is Reagan, because Reagan was the one that brought that whole Star Wars program thing to life here. He's a good lookalike for Reagan, honestly. He doesn't quite look exactly like Reagan. It didn't look exactly like Reagan, but he looks close enough, you know. It's a figure of speech. She got the thing around him. That's all she needs to do is just get this lasso around him. And oh, and they have way more bullets in their clips in this movie. I don't know what it is. They have way more rounds here. They're reloading right there. It's a nice little detail. But still, like they shoot a lot. Can't use a sword. She's doing the Aquaman thing, making a circle. You're making a force field with her lasso here. So pistol whip him, yo. Knock him out. This is a good little sequence in the hallway right here. Of course, she's just using her lasso. That's a great shot. That was a great shot of her. Her hitting the bullet. Those are the trailers. Destroying a priceless piece of art. Yeah, I don't know what Wonder Woman movie they had planned after this. They had something planned. That's what they said. They already thought about the treatment for the next movie. They probably didn't write a script yet, but they probably know the story, what they would want to do for the next movie by now. Guys, remember, a story is like a two-page strip, like two-page treatment max. You know what I'm saying? It's not a full script. It's just the story. It's just you know, a few paragraphs of what the story is, what each act is, and that's it. You know. 1-2 pages max. That's what a story is. Here's Cheetah finally here. I know how she got here. I don't know how Cheetah got to the White House. See that's like a little hole in the movie. Like how did Cheetah get to the White House? They don't really explain, but they explain how Wonder Woman got into the White House. You know, so that makes me think there's a longer version of the film. Because like, why would they explain how Wonder Woman got into the Oval Office, but they're not going to explain how Cheetah got there? You know, like, I don't know. And she's in like a classic like leopard pattern skirt and jacket here. Cheetah. That's like classic Cheetah because the original Cheetah, she just wore like cheetah clothes, you know. She wore like a cheetah costume. She wasn't an actual cheetah like she is now. So they have both versions in this movie. That's pretty cool. That's a good interaction between Steve Trevor and Maxwell Lord. Just threw Wonder Woman against the wall. Wow, Cheetah spun through her foot. I kind of missed that the first time. That was a good delivery by Gal Gadot, which is, I know that's not what I'm saying. That's some good delivery. Yeah, that yeah. It actually almost looks a little better on a TV screen compared to a movie screen. It's almost like this movie was made for streaming. Almost. Mostly. I'm sure everybody heard that, Maxwell just told everyone to stand down as if like everybody could hear that. Like that's a good little motivation for Cheetah, you know? Takes as much as it gives. Yeah, Cheetah's in the movie to have a super fight in the third act. Pretty much. Get used to being number 2, Wonder Woman. It's a I like Kristen Wiig here. I did not think I did not think I was gonna like Kristen Wiig at all in this movie, but she is one of the standouts. One of the standouts for sure. I don't know how they're gonna put her in any sequels though. They kind of set it up so that you can't have Cheetah in the next movie if it's in the modern day. You know, you can't do it. Oh, it's set up that good. Nuclear war is about to happen. Again, traffic accidents, anarchy, anarchy. People praying. There's a good little shot right here coming up. This is a really fucked up moment coming up here. That when I was in the theaters, like it really tripped me out. But there's like anarchy, right? They're in the streets. It's like the world's ending, right? Very disaster movie, right? And then they're going to show some like street preacher, some homeless guy, street preacher, that's preaching about the end of the world, right? And it's like he's finally right because like every day he goes out there and preaches about the end of the world, and now, and then it's like, do you see what your sinful? This guy, dude, like that tripped me out in the theaters because I'm like, wow, it's like the homeless person's like been right the whole time. Like he was actually just having visions of the future or something like that. And like this is the moment he was having visions of. I don't know. I'm making my whole backstory for that guy right now. That was a fucked up shot too. He showed like a family on the ground, uh, with little kids and stuff like that. That was fucked up. She needs her power. She got to renounce her wish here, right? That's why she doesn't have her power, right? Cats and dogs living together, raining frogs, absolute chaos. Right, shadow vessel. Right, shadow vessel. This is a good shot by Gal Gadot. She's crying. Looked like genuine tears. You feel that. You feel that. It deserves you, Wonder Woman. You want some cheese for that wine? Lots of cheese in this movie, guys. Lots of cheese. A lot of people were comparing it to the Richard Donner Superman film. Yeah, there's some moments like that for sure. Oh, that was that part right there where Steve Trevor's like, I'm already gone. That's a fucking that's a heartbreaking part right there. I renounce my wish. Oh, and the wound on her arm healed up. That was a little detail in it. The bullet wound on her arm just like it went away as she's running. That was cool. Hans Zimmer's music's pretty good right here. When she's about to take flight right here. But those backgrounds, dude, that CGI just doesn't look as good as past movies here. That city shot in the background didn't look as good. Oh, yeah, she's flying. She's fine. It's 10:13 right now. And Steve Trevor is talking about how to ride the air, how to catch the wind. How do you do that with her skinny little Gal Gadot arms? You know what I'm saying? How do you catch the wind? You know what I'm saying? She needs wings, which would make more sense if she had that wingsuit. That would make more sense right here. But you know what? We got classic Wonder Woman. This looks straight out of the comics. And it sounds like the music from Sunshine, by the way. That's music straight from Sunshine. That sci-fi movie. The Danny Boyle sci-fi movie. Duh. I love the music. I think it's great. And very Wonder Woman shots with her flying here. Very Wonder Woman stuff here. And this part with Krista Wiig becoming Cheetah, another great part here. Another great part. Her line delivery is very good. Yeah. He's wishing for other people's organs. That's how far he's willing to go. Kind of like the music in Kick-Ass. Kind of like that one. Kind of like that music's originally Sunshine, by the way. It's not originally used in Kick-Ass. I love Krista Wiig's delivery right here. This is panning. I want to be a cheetah. She should have said, I want a cheetah. Apex predator. I like that. She says that. But once again, yeah, I feel like they could have did Cheetah more, less magical, right? It should have been some kind of potion. You know, it should have been some kind of like formula here that turned her into a cheetah. He's on the fucking computer as president. Almost gives me flashes of Lex Luthor president. It almost gives me flashes of a Lex Luthor president thing, you know? All you have to do is wish for it. Very good stuff here. I wish I was famous. This is be careful what you wish for. You can't cheat your way to the top. Joel's life. Restart the stream, kid. Restart the stream. I wish you dropped dead. And she croaks over. I think it's a good little detail. Yeah, but the thing about this movie is that they all have to renounce their wishes, and like, why do they all renounce their wishes? Is it like they're compelled to because Maxwell Lord tells them to? Is that the idea? You know, it's very weird. They really don't give an explanation as to why. I think that's the biggest problem with the movie. Shout out, how have you not seen the movie yet? I mean, it's on HBO Max. Your strength. Your life force. So when does she become a cheetah, though? Right? Was it that moment where she's like, "Ugh"? Does she go off camera and become a cheetah now? Like, I want to see the moment where she actually transforms into a cheetah. They don't show it in this movie. She just pops up as a cheetah. She just pops up. I wish Sam Benjamin was in this. Right? Playing some army dude as a little baby or something like that. Now she's coming through the clouds, just like Superman in the outfit. She went to her apartment to get this outfit first. Then she came back. Right? Is that the idea here? Oh, it's water. It's actually to show the water, them landing in the water. Oh, what Russian family? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no shots of any Russian families yet. Yeah, here's Kristen Wiig as Cheetah. She's just a cheetah now. I wish they would have showed the shot of her actually changing. They had to have shot it. She looks good as the cheetah. It's too bad we're not going to see any more movies with her like this, right? They really bookend it in this movie, you know? But here we go. We got the Wonder Woman versus Cheetah fight. Getting into it. She's as quick as a cheetah. Nimble like a cat. Apex predator. It looks real good. I think they put a real wig on her, too, for some of these shots, which makes it blend with the CGI a little better. A lot of people are comparing this to the Ares fight at the end of the first movie and saying it's like way better than the Ares fight. I'm like, come on now. Come on. Ares is pretty badass. I went back and rewatched that movie before I saw this. You know, the first Wonder Woman movie is better. There's no doubt about that. It's just tighter movie. It's more concise. You know what I'm saying? And the Ares fight was well done. You know what I'm saying? Even now you're patronizing me. Very villainous of Cheetah. I like that. I like that aspect of the character here. Kristen Wiig delivers it very well. So, there's definitely a lot of good things about this movie. I think, yeah, Cheetah, Maxwell Lord. Definitely the highlights. The Hans Zimmer music is really good in spots, but then in some spots it feels like way over the top. Not here though. I feel like the fight music is perfect. You know, it's what it needs to be for right here. Yeah, they're fighting. They're fighting. Hey, man. Good little action. This is why we're here. This is why we came to this fucking movie to see Wonder Woman fight Cheetah, and we got it. You know, it was a little hectic getting here. You know, there's a lot of weird things, magic and shit like that, but we got here. This shot right here of Cheetah with the wig. This is a fucked up part here. I thought Wonder Woman was going to kill Cheetah right here. I don't know why they just didn't do that. Is it just too intense? Is it too intense to kill Cheetah in a family friendly movie? Maybe. But I thought it was over. Like she threw her into electric water right there. She's drowning her. Like I thought it was over for Cheetah here. In my version of the fan edit, Cheetah dies right here. If I was to re-edit the film, that's like the last shot Cheetah right there, dying. But no, she's like all, she's all, doesn't make any sense. She just swallowed a bunch of water. She should be like choking to death. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would say Aquaman. I liked Aquaman more. Oh, and I wish for more. He's like a pure capitalist, you know. Don't you have enough? I want more. Very capitalist. Yeah, his maniacal laugh is on point. I like Maxwell Lore. And here's where we got some beautiful live music coming up here. Yeah, they killed Black Man. Cheetah's in 1984 though, so I don't see how letting her live makes a difference because it's in 1984. So how do you know, like why not kill Cheetah right now? Like because she can't be in modern day. She's gonna be in like a fucking mid-50s in modern day. What kind of cheat is that? You know what I'm saying? Mm. We got the tears, we got the waterworks going here, and we got to reach the man inside of Maxwell Lore. Because that's the kind of fucked up part about the whole Maxwell Lore thing is that the guy Maxwell Lore is like trapped inside this body right now. He's not really making any decisions right now. And here's the beautiful line music in the beam, just like Batman being risen up in the beam. You know, you can't have it all. Doom, doom, bum, bum. Because the song's called "The Beautiful Lie," and she's talking about truth. So there's some things working here. Who is she talking to? You know. Hmm. Who is he talking to? How did she get the lasso around his ankle? That's a shot we need to see. Did she just break the fourth wall? You know what I'm saying? But she was talking to the camera, right? That projecting to the whole world, right? But like, how is everyone hearing it? You know what I'm saying? How is everybody hearing Wonder Woman say this? There's some, that's probably the hardest thing to accept. Like how? Oh, they show flashbacks of his childhood, which was shit. You wet the bed. Why'd you wet the bed, you little piece of shit? They shot all this stuff with Maxwell Lord as a kid. They should have showed a shot in the flashback of him discovering the stone and wanting the stone or something. Yeah, I thought they were going to kill his son for a second with like this mob storming into this, his like corporate headquarters here. Prepare to launch because it's Cold War because we're in the 80s. And this kid just wanders off. Just wanders off into like a highway here. Weird. Here's the Russian shot. We're in Russia. And that's Alistair's just roaming the streets. His little son just roaming the streets here. Does he see his son right now? He can't see his son. He's reaching the man inside. It's a great little moment. This is the heart of the movie right here. He just runs off like it's a stage play. You know, he's running to the back, of the stage here. Yeah, they don't really say. Well, they give some explanation of the stone, but they don't give an explanation as to how Maxwell Lord even knows about the stone. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. They don't tell you how he knows about the stone. That's like way at the beginning of the movie. All right, we're way past that point. This movie's about to end. We're nearing the end. I guess everybody is compelled to give up their one wish, right? I guess. I don't know. And everything just like gets reverted. Everything gets reverted back to square one. And does their minds get wiped? I'm thinking their mind gets wiped or something. Right? Because that's how magic works, right? Alistair! Look, this is another great part. He's screaming for Alistair in the middle of this fucking underneath the fucking overpass, and his kid just runs out of the bushes. Oh, you found me, Daddy. Like, what the fuck are the chances? You know what I'm saying? He just happened to scream it in the right spot where his son could hear him. Mm. But I think it's well worth the moment. I think it's well worth this moment. But God, this movie's way too long. I feel like the movie's a little too long. They could have condensed it some ways. With Kristen Wiig, Cheetah, and Wonder Woman being a lesbian couple, I think they could have condensed it. That would have helped condense things. Aww. Really heart touching shit between this kid and dad. You wonder, like that was definitely the first draft stuff. You know what I'm saying that they kept. They're like, oh yeah, we gotta keep this. This is like the best shit. And now we're at Christmas. The time jump to Christmas here, and it was released on Christmas. So there you go. Yeah, dude, let me go on. And she meets the guy that Steve Trevor possessed, and he has the same wardrobe style that she likes, but he's still not good enough for her. No one's good enough for Wonder Woman. No. It's magical. She's looking at the fucking snow again, guys. It's magical. It works, right? Yeah, dude, Gal Gadot's into you. That'd make my day too. Shit. 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 Go get his number, Gal. No? You're just going to be alone for another 20 years till Justice League? About 20, 30 years till Justice League. And we get some glorious shots of kids playing. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder what the significance of a star balloon is. I don't know. I wish upon a star. Oh, I wish. It definitely felt like a Patty Jenkins shot right there. There's a glory shot of Wonder Woman rising through the clouds. A lot of Wonder Woman glory shots in this movie. It almost acts as like a greatest of fucking thing of Wonder Woman. She flies off. Wonder Woman 84. Do you think they could have thought of a better title? I don't know. And there's a weird credit sequence here with Linda Carter, Wonder Woman. Well, it's just a waste of time, honestly. Waste of time. Oh yeah, we got to the movie. But yeah, you know, when I first saw it, I wasn't too impressed. I wasn't too impressed. It wasn't as good as the first movie. I think that much is still safe to say. Not as good as the first movie. She always could fly Shadow Vessel. She always could fly. She just didn't want to, right? She just didn't want to fly. Like somebody would not want to fly. Here's Linda Carter. She's just as strong as fucking Wonder Woman. Watch my baby as I go talk to this lady. Asteria? Who the fuck's that? She's from the Amazon island? Like corny as fuck. Is she going to be in the sequel? Is Linda Carter going to be in the sequel? I don't know if I want that. Astera. She's Astera. That sounds oddly familiar. I've heard that name before. Let's look it up. You know that was a Jeff Johns thing. Let's put Linda Carter in there as Astra. Everyone's like, what the fuck's Astra? He's like, trust me. They got an Astra Logie? That can't be the same one. Anywho. Yeah, and the credit sequences, I guess, make it look like a VHS tape or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. This movie's so long. Like 2.5 hours. So they skip on opening credit sequences. They skip on that. And the credit sequences, you know, like try to get through that stuff as fast as possible to save time. But still, 2.5 hours. It just seems too long. I feel like we can cut something out here. We can cut something out for sure. Oh, they kept pumping up Linda Carter for the build-up of this movie? I do not remember. Jeff Johns Prince Solo movie. Yep. The good stuff and the bad stuff. It's all there. It's all there. I think she's the wait. She's the one. Well, she's the one Wonder Woman talked about earlier in the movie that originally wore the golden armor. Yeah, you think? Maybe. Why is she just roaming around? Why is she just running? There's a lot of holes in this movie. There's tons of holes in this fucking movie. But as you can see, most Snyder fans are very confused. They're very confused. They don't know how to take this movie. They want to hate it so bad because it has Jeff Johns' name on it. They want to hate it so bad. But then Zack Snyder approves of the movie. It says he likes it. Says he cried during it. And like all the heads, like the David the Film Junkies and Garza, they're like, oh, it's a great film. It's a great film. It's better than Tenet. You know. Because Zack Snyder said that, There's that. All right, we're done here. We're done with this movie. Quebec. It was shot in Quebec. Lots of people thanked for here. Wait, let's go back to that. All right, we're at the end of this. Strong Corey logo is about to pop up here. Now, Wonder Woman 84. Yeah, I think the highlights of the movie was definitely Maxwell Lord, Cheetah, the beautiful live music when they start playing that. At a certain part, that was another highlight for me. All right, that's fucking done. Let's go back here. I want to go back to the special thanks here. Let's see what we got here. Steve Perry got a special thanks. The Commonwealth of Virginia got a thanks. The producers would like to thank the Commonwealth of Virginia. I guess they shot some stuff there. Special thanks to Alex Ross. Wow. Nice that they acknowledge that because they do have some of his shots in here. And Mark Wade. Wow. That's interesting. That's interesting, Mark Wade. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know who the Mason family is. The Marson family. Who's that? Anyway, that's it for this movie. Yeah, DC, District of Columbia. I think that's what it's in reference to, right? The Commonwealth. But yeah, there you go. That's Wonder Woman 1984. We watched the whole movie. And people have shown up at the end. Go restart the stream if you want to watch the whole movie. It's a movie. It's a movie. I said in the last stream, I expected the reaction to be something like Aquaman, and that's kind of what it's doing right now. A lot of people like the movie. Some people hate the movie, and some people think it's all right. It's just like that's what it is. Ugh. I think it's all right. I don't think it's I think the look on his face was it? I don't think the look on his face says it all. Yeah, dude. But is he going to be honest and say that? I don't know. A lot of people are scared to say what they truly feel about this movie. I think it's all right. I think there's definitely low moments, like Gal Gadot's delivery of some of these lines is not that great. It feels a little overbloated. Like 2.5 hours, we could have cut maybe 30 minutes out of this movie, and it probably would have been a little better for it. Some plot holes here and there. Some surprising things that aren't plot holes, though. Like the winged suit. Like they set it up earlier in the movie that she has this golden like winged suit in her apartment. So, like people were saying that's a plot hole when she gets that later on in the movie. But it's not. It's not. They already set it up that she has it. So, but then some stuff they don't set up at all. Like how does Kristen Wiig get to the White House? Like they don't set that up at all. I guess she's in the area because they're in DC. The movie takes place in DC, so it's like it's not that far from her. But yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of little shits all over the movie like that. But the heart of the movie, which is the Steve Trevor and Wonder Woman relationship and Wonder Woman finally letting go of Steve Trevor. That's definitely one of the hearts of the film. The other one is definitely Maxwell Lord and his son. Maxwell Lord trying to, get out of this body. He's been trapped by this stone demon that's granting these wishes. And he's got to find the man he used to be, the father to his son that, that's what I'm thinking about. What was Troy James say here? No one complains about it going to be a 3-hour movie. Yeah, dude, I complained about it. I think, did I make something about it? Does she show any cheetah qualities in that point, like speed? Yeah, dude, watch the movie, Shadow. Why are you asking me? Just watch Yes, Cheetah's fast. So I guess she just ran to the White House. I guess we could just explain it away like that. I thought the first one was a little overrated too, but honestly, the first one's better. For sure. A Wonder Woman, the first one, World War I, is a better setting. It had a built-in story with that movie. Like that story was already like put together, like before they even shot a frame of that movie. They already had an idea of what the story was because they had to have it tie into BBS. So they already knew where they were going with that. This one was made like after Justice League, where they don't know what direction this universe is going in. They still don't know, mind you. They still don't know what the fuck they're doing with these movies. It's only been how many years? They don't know what the fuck they're doing. And it kind of shows right there. But I think the good moments outweigh the bad with this. This is an enjoyable film for sure. It's definitely enjoyable. I don't know how many times I rewatch it just because it's so long. I don't know. I don't know. I might watch like this movie and then I would watch Aquaman. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Aquaman is better. Like Aquaman is definitely better than this. The first Wonder Woman is definitely better than this. So I guess my watch order for these movies is my cut of Green Lantern first, and then Man of Steel, and then Batman versus Superman, and then Wonder Woman. You skip Suicide Squad, and then Snyder Cut, Justice League, and then 1984, and then Aquaman. Yeah. And Birds of Prey doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Birds of Prey is god awful. Does not. It's much better than Birds of Prey. I think, and no one can deny that. No one can, like with a straight face, no one can say Wonder Woman 84 is worse than Birds of Prey. That Birds of Prey is like the base. Like that is the bottom. Like most movies are better than that. the Suicide Squad, the David Ayer Suicide Squad is better than Birds of Prey. I bet the new Suicide Squad is gonna be better than Birds of Prey. They took Zack Snyder out of Wonder Woman 84, guys. That's why he's on the production list, right? Dude, that's the same excuse people use all the time for Jeff Johns on Green Lantern. Green Lantern, Jeff Johns is a co-producer, and people think he made the movie. You know what I'm saying? So let's hold that standard up to Zack Snyder, shall we? Birds of Prey does not exist, guys. Isn't that great? Let's not be hypocrites. Anyway, that's it for this movie. I think I'll make a proper review. Maybe tonight or tomorrow. I don't know how I'm feeling. Maybe I should just shut this stream off and start a new stream and make my review. But yeah, that's it for now. Good, bad, the good and the bad, and not so good in this movie. Yeah, don't agree. Don't agree. Yeah, I did not watch Birds of Prey. I thought you said you're not strong enough. That's fine. It's fine. Not many people are strong enough to see that movie. But anyway, that's it for now. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.